So I'm running on new splits, which is why everything's gonna look like a personal best. So the first thing you have to do in this game is you have to actually exit the tutorial because the game starts you on normal, and that's no good. We want easy all the way, and doing this saves about a minute and a half from not doing it. Because the next time you're able to choose the difficulty setting is at 2.0, and obviously, so you want to arrange your camera here to hit that right away, then hit that right away, and then swing back to that. This is going to tell you about markers and that you need to go through them to trigger certain things. Teach you how to jump, teach you how to do this. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to do here that it's like... So I actually want to keep this robot kind of in the middle here. Because I want to lure all of these robots over here so that I can kill them all. That's why we do it on easy, because it doesn't... Cool. That was actually extremely quick for a 1-1. 39. That's about right. 39 to 42. So the next level is just more tutorials. Skip here. So this mission is going to be about collections and bonus levels and stuff like that. Tragically, we have to pick this up, but if you pick it up and jam over here, it's kind of fast. Yep, so this is all about teaching you combos, which is like whatever. And then move to the route marker, go here. This is going to teach you all about launcher attacks. Oh, it just wants me to do a normal launcher. Right, I always forget these. And then, yep, it wants me to teleport to her, but I do want to teleport her over here. Oh, come on. Oh, right, it wanted me to do that. Now it wants me to do this one. I hate these tutorials. I always forget what they are. I really just need to get better at reading, honestly. Cool, and now we're gonna pull all the fighter girls over here and hopefully kill them all. Nope. Of course, this one just decided to run randomly in the opposite direction. Boop, boop, and then go keeper check. Tragically, you have to get this. This is the first and only time you will ever see us get a bonus level equip. I want to dart over here and then see this. Shoot a girl. And then Hopefully this hits all of them. Yeah, cool. Done. That was a little slow. Again, I've messed up the tutorials, so I think that can be done in like 135. I think I burned a lot of time just missing tutorials there. More accessory slots. Great. Proceed to part C. Let's move on. These tutorials. So I've had this leader girl bug out on me several times. Yep. Now I just need her to hit me. Cool. Now I need to fill my meter, which means I just need to punch a lot. There's nothing here, tragically. Now we perform drive 1, which is nice. Now we just beat the living poop out of these girls. Reach the route marker. And here's the tutorial, another collectible type. You can actually just break the seal, you don't actually have to go into the room, which is nice. Because we're just cruising. Oh. Yep. These are doing all the phantoms, except the one that really matters. And tragically, this is, again, one of the collectibles that you're forced to get. You can be kind of fast if you grab it and go, which we're doing. Oh, come on. Now we fight Mana and Momo. Mana and Momo. Depending on how you want to say it. We don't have any cool things we can do here, so we just basically do what I like to call the infinite, which is just you spam circle and it just kind of animation locks them. And then when they're close break, you can immediately hit the skip dialogue button, and it skips the animation. And if you're quick enough, I think you have a while, like a few frames, to hit circle and dash right to them and continue the combo. Later though, during the it does not go as well. Because as you get stronger, the combo that you use to the combo you use, wait, how do I say this? The combo that you use to, it's the same combo, but you like go higher, like you do more damage, and like instead of just going up like one jump, you go up like 4, and then at the top of the arc you kind of slam them down, and it's this really lengthy animation that's really terrible. So if we can interrupt all these yeah, basically if we can interrupt the support girls before they get that animation off, which I've only done once, it skips that little tutorial, so that would technically be the quickest way to do this. Wow, she was really nice. Sometimes she takes a couple seconds, that leader girl, to attack. Mage girls, the bane of my existence. I hate them, because they have a range attack that's hitbox is absolutely massive, and when they hit you, it like knocks you flying, and you can't really recover from it very well. So Mana's infinite is a little different than, because she has to like, her W doesn't, oh, I paused instead of, I should have done this earlier. I should have driven, and now that we have drive 1, Rinka and Ronka should not be able to hurt us. But we also do very little damage. I just need her to, yeah, I need her to not be so jumpy aroundy. So far so good. Sip of tea. God, I hope that's not too loud on the mic. I am upgrading my audio setup soon, so hopefully it will all be good. One day I'll understand the story of this game. I really just need to play it again. Do like a maybe 100% run. Submit that as a category. Just kidding. That would take 100 years. Although I guess since I'm one of the few runners of this game, I would get to dictate what a 100% run is. And I would just call it everything but the gacha game. But technically, the gacha game is 100%. Oh, and so is the weird, oh my god. Hey, do the combo. Oh my god. Not that, oh. There we go. I did that, it just didn't hit anyone. Well, at least we built meter for drive. This is going to be extraordinarily slow. I swore there was another mage girl somewhere. That's why I hate mages. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Doggos! This game's got everything. It's got doggos, it's got centipedes, if you're into that. It's got lots of girls. So one stop beat 'em up. Let her come to me. And we just infinite her. Ronka does an outrageous amount of damage, even at low levels. I haven't tested it to be certain, but I think her Drive 2 skill is like the most powerful thing in the game. Even more than some Drive 3 skills, because it absolutely just wrecks everything. Tragically, we don't get to see it very much, because we don't level up a lot of the girls that high as we run the game. But you know, I think only Rinka and Ronka and maybe one other actually even get to their drive 4s. I think it's Koharu. These are facts I need to know if I start running, or if I start running this game for real. And not for real, I mean like, I don't think a GDQ would ever take this game due to its content, but I'm hopeful that maybe an ESA would. They seem pretty loosey-goosey with their rules and the kind of games they would accept. But you know, if my claim to fame is that I have world record in this game, then that's an uncontested world record is, you know, not fun. But once I'm happy with my records here, basically meaning that I actually time them correctly and they have the right splits and everything, I will go ahead and move on to a different game. Right now I'm thinking Nier. Maybe Nier Automata, or Life is Strange, or Transistor. All games that I like, all games that I would gladly run. Right now we're just going fast. Trying to do some movement. We're gonna see if this works, because I kind of want to kill all those at the same time, so they all spawn back at the same time. Tragically, I didn't, so there's going to be one delayed dog spawn, which is going to delay this gate opening. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do that. So this fight's really interesting, and I think it's because technically this is considered an elevated platform. Ronka just kind of like does this weird thing where like she just stays in the air, and she literally like can't get to us. There's definitely something funky about this level's physics in particular that just let her stay up way in the air for some reason. It only happens on that level that I'm aware of. Proceed to part B. This is your... No, I want to target her. There we go. No, 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 target. No, no. Ugh. Oh well. Oh well. Their shield doesn't really matter that much on easy. Although, you know, obviously I would prefer... And then there are mage girls here, so obviously we want to take them out as soon as possible. There are 4 of them, so... Dive, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Oh, I forgot about the shrimp. Oh, I went to the gate thinking it was time to go. But it's never time to go. And now the shrimp's gonna wheelie me. And of course I'm targeting the mage. That was some big time loss. Because I'm a big idiot head. Couple time losses there as I stopped to sip my tea instead of playing the video game. Oh my god, she got out of the infinite. Damn it, Mana. Oh, stop it, stop. Stop getting out of the infinite. There we go. That was like 10 to 20 seconds of time loss on that level. That was bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that level can be done in 130 if you're quick. Second drive on Ronka is pretty good though. So this level is good. I mean it's hopefully Kago doesn't go. Wait, wrong level. I'm getting ahead of myself. So this, you can actually skip a bunch of the fights here and just zoom right over into this little thing and go whoop. Tragically, you can't skip any fights from here, though. There is one level like this that uses this exact level scheme, but they forgot to put in gates. So you can just kind of like run through it. Like all the enemies spawn as normal, but again, there's just no gates, so you can just fly up it. It does have some super weird physics. Like if you target something while you're flying up, like you'll fall through the ground. Like if you try and phantom dash, your phantom dash just like breaks the physics of the game, and you like fly through the ground. I'm wondering if there's any skips that can be done with that. Like, I don't know if you could somehow target enemies or like get in a box before they're summoned, and then like, or like hit one of these triggers that spawns all these girls, and then using the auto target system, like break the level and just like phantom dash to them over and over and over. I suspect if you could figure out a way to do that, the game would allow it. I just don't know. I don't know if you can. Oh no, I wasn't ahead of myself. This is the Kago fight. Cool. So, or Kogo? So you really want to do chip damage to her here as much as possible. And you don't want her to go invincible, so you run over here and break this and grab this. And hopefully what she does is, as you're doing drive, she dashes over to you with a sword move. That's the one. Great. And now you just get to... Now you just try and play break the orbs. And you really don't want her... There are two moves you don't want her doing. There's lifting her left foot, or lifting really whatever side you're on. And you don't want her turning yellow, because when she turns yellow she goes invincible, and that's obviously not good. So that's going to hit me, that's bad. But you broke her other thing, and you want You generally want to break her top armor first, because you can hit her bottom armor on the way down from falling. Yeah, so her left foot kind of does an AoE thing. So this is that gold thing that was... If we can break this before she gets it off, perfect. That was most excellent. That's exactly what you want to see there. That was a pretty fast fight, all things considered. So the next fight uses Ronka and Rinka and is bullshit. Because it wants you to do a move called Phantom Delude, which is... God, it's impossible. I hate it. Because you need to dodge, and while you're dodging, you need to do this dumb bullshit. So we want to see her do a specific attack here, and if she doesn't, so that's not it. So we need to retry. Hopefully she does it this time. Nope, that's not it either. We can be here a minute. Okay. That's the move we want. And of course I didn't do it. So we need to try again. That's not it. How awful. Well, at least this is where all the time save will be. Yeah, so some nights I'm just on top of this and I get it in one, as the McElroy brothers will say. But tonight it seems particularly difficult. Oh my god. So if you fail there is a failsafe built in, but you have to wait like 4 minutes or something. And like I could try and just do it on other moves, but it's honestly like super hit or miss. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's it. You basically have to... The script for this game that runs that particular thing is jank. So it needs you to get hit, but while you're getting hit you need to dodge, so you don't get hit. But if it doesn't register... If it registers you getting hit too soon, then you get hit and it doesn't do the thing. But in the same vein, if you actually don't get hit and you dodge, then it might not register the fact that you were doing the specific move. Which, you know, that's all fun. Luckily, the fight after this is pretty easy. Because, like I said, Ronka is completely broken in this game, and her power level is indeed over 9,000. But I lost, what, probably like 2 minutes just saving and resetting there constantly. So that'll be nice to run against. There'll be some free time save there. Get him. Get him, Ronka. You're just the best. Ooh, 30 even. Wonderful. Like those round numbers. Obviously, it could be better. Could always be better. Oh, right. Now we're playing as Momo. Who is, you know, just the best. Not my favorite character, but has her qualities. Definitely the, you know, she wears Heelys, so pretty cool if you're into that. And even though, you know, even though she has these skates on, she doesn't act, or she doesn't have like ice physics or anything attached to her. She moves just like all the other girls. Only, you know. I was really trying to target the shrimp, because I really don't want him doing that again. Because the shrimps, when they roll up, they like shoot across the battlefield, and that's obviously not great. So you might be asking yourself, hey, hey Syna, I see that you have a bar up in the top. Why don't you go into Drive 2? Well, whoever is Momo's partner right now, I think it's Mana, doesn't have access to Drive 2. So we just have to do the noob combo here on Rinka and Ronka. Close break, teleport, and then we should just be able to finish her off with melee attacks. Yeah, Momo's okay. She's not my favorite. She's nice. All the girls are nice. Here we meet Violet. Violet's, I think she's canonically American? I could be wrong. But she's got a, you know, Wild West theme going on. And again, as with any fight with mages, you really want to defeat all the mages first to stop them from doing that. Oh. That fight could have gone a lot better. Also, I should have saved drive there for two reasons. One, when you pick up this key and you drive at the same time, you skip one of the two animations. You either skip the drive animation or you skip the key picking up animation. As you can see, that key pickup takes a couple seconds, so it would be really nice if you didn't have to skip it. So now, the fight after this one, with the elite girls, there is so we don't want them going down there. Because they can go under the bridge, and we really don't want that. Because if they do that, it takes them, or it takes me about 9 years to. It's just slow. It's just really slow. Luckily, none of the girls went under the bridge. Wonderful. So we really want to get her, in later fights, we'll want to get her under an overhang. But for now, we really don't need to. Her health is like the lowest in the game, so timing her close breaks are a little more difficult. Not impossible. They just don't break when in like a good interval for teleporting. So you just have to kind of deal with like this weird pace. Eat pie. Viola. I keep calling her Violet. Her name's Viola. Oh, I'm so disappointed in you. Even though I've been here for a long time and I know exactly what's expected of me, and you just showed up, and why are you so bad, and I'm the best, and oh my god. Viola needs to really chill. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's not good. That's also not good. Got him under an overhang. That's fine. We might have to restart this level because I think getting hit with an ult doesn't give you SS. Hopefully it does. It does. Great. Great. We're still in business. Or rather, it doesn't give you the highest rank. I need to not say... Ah, I'm sure it's fine. Whatever. Now, we play as Manpaku Maru. Quite possibly the best character in any video game to date. Manpaku Maru's just... she's just the best. So with the tricks to Manpaku Maru is you really don't want to, you want all of your abilities to be in the air, or you want to cancel them. Because her attack animations, otherwise are just so slow. So that's pretty much going to be your bread and butter. But she's paired up with, I think, Rinka right now, so she has the best... So we're going to pop these, we're going to grab that, we're going to double up. And yeah, this is why she's just the best. And then, so Ronka's tier 2 thing, I said does the most I think does the most damage in the game. Oh. But I'm pretty sure this actually does the most, or this does the second most. Because it's absolutely wild the amount of damage that does. If we were to use... Oh, it's Momo. If we were to actually play this game for real, that's basically the only move I would do. It's ranged, it does a billion damage, and it sends them into the stratosphere. It's the Team Rocket blasting off again move. Yep. Pakumaru's great. Next. Momo and Rinka. Let's go, Momo. So we really want to target the elites on this one, because there are a disproportionate amount of elites as there are to the other girls. I'm trying to turn auto target off to try and get a better, try and just hit the elites. Got him. That's really good. Getting both the mage girls there. That was really good, actually. Their grouping there was most fortuitous. Get you out of the air. We really want to kill that shrimp before he can go full Sonic the Hedgehog on us. And again, we should technically be focusing on this elite, because I think there is another one here that's going to spawn. But if there isn't, then the gate's going to open while that animation happens. Great. That's what we wanted. Open here. Hup. Really want to get the leader girl there, and then her, and then, yeah, I thought there were two leader girls. And then you want to get Ronka here. So she's going to charge us, and we're just going to charge her right back. Ronka does have a good closed tear pattern. So close your tear, teleport, and then you should just be able to finish her off with a couple normal attacks. Good fight, good fight, good fight. Very quick, which is exactly what we want. Go, go, go. Rinka just got her third drive there. That's really good. Tragically, we're playing as Rinka now, so the fact that she has her third drive doesn't really matter. There is one thing that we're going to do on this level, is we are not going to drive immediately. we're gonna save it for when the gate opens, because I know exactly, well, I know where the enemy's going to spawn on the other side of the gate, and if we can save our attack combo, we should be able to one-shot them. So if we do this, well, the gate opens, and then they should spawn right here. If we do this, that 1 didn't kill them, and 2 didn't get all of them, which was annoying. And then we go here, bust this open, grab the parfait. I really needed to learn what that is. They reference it in the anime and in the manga quite a bit. We're going to drive here while we wait for Maru to show up. Maru shows up, we're gonna not give her a chance to do anything. And again, she has a strange close break pattern. And this should finish her off, because we got her pinned against a wall. Boom! Great. Great, great, great. That's exactly what we want to see. $151. That's pretty good. Everyone's at the beach. They're all friends. Ronka's making fun of her sister for having some fat on her stomach, even though everyone in this game is ripped as hell. Now let's see, what is there to talk about on this level? I mean, this level's fairly standard. It's the first time we're going upstairs in this map, which is nice. I don't like playing as Viola very much. Her name's not Viola. Mostly because all of her attacks knock the enemy back, and you have to phantom dash to them, and it's a bit annoying. While enemies are spawning in here, I'm gonna drive. It allows them to spawn in and kind of decide where I am for targeting purposes. And that means they'll all run to me, which is good, saves time. If I just kind of stay in the center of the room here, they should all just spawn around me, which is good. This door should open, and I need to go upstairs. Phantom dashing the whole way. Fight here in the hallway. There's a parfait in those boxes in the back, but she can't do anything with those anyway right now, because her partner doesn't have drive 2, so you can mostly ignore it. On a 100% run, you would probably get it. Okay, more leveled. So this you're supposed to use to get a secret that's above it. You're supposed to use the dash move to like fly through the air and get above it. But you do have to kill it to move on. Tragically, you can't just leave it alone because there's a gate right there, and apparently they really want you to get that. Did not mean to Phantom Dance there. That was a minor waste of time, as the game slows down to tell you you just did a super cool move. She should charge me. Good. Just do the infinite here. She does have the HP now, to where her clothing pattern is easily breakable, so that should do it. Because Viola's base damage is good enough. 1-2. At least I think that's what that means. Each ni sanshi, I think, is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need to skip that. I don't know why I'm reading that. It's not good. And go here. Boop. Boop. I think there's a pink back here. Parfait. Yep, perfect. Go ahead and go into drive. Hopefully Mana was nice, and she was not nice. And I accidentally damaged her pre. So that's the animation that we don't want to see, because it's slow, obviously. But with Drive 2, your default attacks are good enough to just melt their HP, provided that you can hit them. And with Mana, you never quite know, because she has a tendency to just fly around the map and shoot you once with an arrow that stuns you, and then fly around the map some more. She can be quite difficult. So, this map, you can just totally skip the first part. Again, I don't know if they forgot to put a gate in here, or if this is intentional, but you can just skip the first screen entirely. And then this screen, you can also skip by using these hooks. Like, there's supposed to be fights under, but if you just dance between these hooks, you just get to the main fight. So this is, at the end of this fight, there's going to be a key that spawns kind of in the back, and that key I want to try and grab while it's spawning, and phantom that, doing that away from it, all at the same time. And maybe also driving. I don't know how many animations I can cancel at once, but the key should spawn right... Oh, I was slow. So I'm going to grab the key in this animation, hopefully. That did not work. Tragic. I really wanted that to work. One day I'm going to figure out how to animation cancel in this game, and it's going to save a significant amount of time. Because, man, grabbing T's takes forever. There's a pink in this box back here that we definitely want for this fight. I'm also not going to animation lock until... Oh. Yep. Saw that coming. So now, obviously, we want to target the mages. There were supposed to be 2 mages. Oh, there she is. For a series of 4 mages, so tragically there should be one more mage that spawns here. No? Okay, wonderful. So while these enemies are spawning in, go into drive 3 and we just hopefully can mop the floor with them. So tragically, the dragon, Momo is least equipped to deal with the dragon boss. Gohazune? I don't know how to say her name. But yeah, tragically, I don't know what this skill is that she does right here, but I want her to do it forever. And we're gonna try and break her AI a little bit. Yeah, laser mode. That's what we want to do. And then when she drops, we just want to absolutely go ham on this. Same thing for these back ones. And we're going to try and do this. And then we're going to do it one more time. And hopefully we end on the thing. Yep, great, great. That's what we want. And then we just need to melee a little bit. Perfect. And she's done. Yeah. Momo's 2 drive abilities are basically like AoE attacks that teleport you places or move you places, and for bosses you really want to stay in one place and just do a lot of damage so you destroy the orbs as soon as possible. And yeah, she's just not very well equipped to handle that. And now we play as Koharu. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. We get introduced to the fact that there are upgrades. These girls are just as destructible. On easy. Actually on every difficulty. All the fighters are pushovers. It must be the other one that has the parfait in it. Which means that all of this could be faster. Yes, air leaders, they're all here. The gang's all here, and it's going to introduce us to all of them. Air mages, air everything. I did not mean to max dodge that, or the perfect dodge. There should be another leader spawning. Great, green shrimp. Darn it. There's some subtle things in this game, like the enemies that you fight get slowly more and more corrupted. And she's dead. And that's just Drive 1. That's her Drive 1 ability. I'm pretty sure her Drive 1 ability could take out mana at full health, but I do a little bit of damage just to be sure, because that animation takes a while, and doing it twice loses time. Ah yes, Koharu pops in, or bounces in, as the title of this chapter would imply. So Koharu's a fencer. Her special abilities mimic Rinka's, more or less. Where her L1 ability is kind of like a tornado. God, I wish they would stop running. Just die. Why did I reverse to the one in front of me and not the one that I was targeting? Also, why was that a reverse? Oh my god. Just get the mages. The other ones will run to you. Drive while the gates unlock. And there's just going to be a whole bunch of enemies that spawn here. Be a whole bunch of enemies. Technically, I should have aimed this dash towards the big guy. But if we hit him in his weak spot, he dies fairly easily. It's no big deal. We'll drive again while the last wave of enemies spawns. And then when they're all here, we just pop them. And we fly through here. She should run at us. Perfect. Foes pop. And this should kill her. Because Koharu is also pretty powerful, even as under-leveled as she is. Not as powerful as Ronka, but powerful. $104, not bad. Basically, at the end of this chapter, we're going to be halfway through the game, but the end of the game goes a little quicker than the first part, just because you're higher leveled. Grab this parfait, do this while the enemies spawn in. These enemies are all mages, so we really want to keep them grouped as much as we can. And we didn't do that, so this is going to be a thing. Oh, one of them ran at me. It's my birthday. Thank you very much. go this way. There's going to be a weird thing as it introduces air supports, which, like, of course. There was one time where I got all of those with one W, and it was just game making. Not one W, one skill. It popped them all right away. So there's a key right here that tragically we have to get. Oh wait, maybe we don't. Right. Get the mage, get the mage, get the mage, please. Targeting system, please target the mage. Thank you. Target the mage again. Thank you. Get this elite. As you can see, there's a cheeky little secret up there, but we're not going to bother with it. Go into third drive. Koharu's thing gets rather draconic, which is pretty cool. So we are going to try to get to her second drive ability here, but if we don't get to it, that's fine. We did technically get to it, but the fight was over before. .201's not bad for that level. I think it can be done in under 2. If you're really good with some of the patterns. I had an unfortunate error support pattern there. Boop-a-doo. Right. Keep on keeping on. Alright. So I think there's a parfait back here. That is great. Oh good, and she moved right to me. That's not good. I don't have second drive with whoever is Violet's partner here, or Viola's partner, so we just have to kind of cheese it. That was a pretty good cheese. That was pretty good cheese. I would put that cheese on a cracker. 25 seconds, not bad. Could have been better. Oh right, Ronka. She's like very rarely the Xer. Man, we just cruised through where feelings go. 5 minutes? Damn. It's a quick chapter. Koharu, yes. Mana. Ah, yeah. Factory. So there's always a parfait in every version of the factory in that first box on the right. And there is a bunch more parfaits in this level, but tragically, with Koharu as the Xer, man, it can't make good use of that. thank you for running over here, mage, instead of just shooting me from a millions, billions miles away. Very kind of you. So in that room over there, there's a bunch of parfaits, but can't get them? Or can get them, they don't matter. Because Mana, or Koharu, simply doesn't have the ability to go into Drive 2. Which is kinda bad, because it would have been really helpful here. Oh, that was a little preemptive on my part. So we really don't want to give her the that. That's what we didn't want her to do. That's why animation locking is kind of better, ultimately, than just spamming. Because when you animation lock them, you don't give them a chance to go into drive or do any of their ults, their drive skills, which also kind of lock the game for a certain amount of seconds. So you really do your best to animation lock them as much as feasibly possible. Because you never quite know what they're going to do. Although you can play risky and just hope, like just spam your normal attacks and hope they don't. Because I think your normal attacks technically do more damage than your other skills. But there's a parfait over here. Grab that, drive real quick. And again, Koharu can't do drive 2, so you just have to kind of animation lock Manpaku Maru. Luckily, Manpaku Maru's animations take exactly 9 years to pull off, so getting around her and making her not be able to hit you is relatively easy. 25, yeah, that seems fair. So now Koharu can finally go into second drive as soon as we stop using her. So, you know, that's fun. We will use her again, but not for a hot minute. Or we won't use her as an Xer. She will be the Liberator. But I think that sets everyone up at Drive 2, except Manpaku Maru. The hitboxes in this game are very wonky. I don't know if you noticed that, but that fire thing probably should have just hit me a whole bunch and took up most of my HP, but not today. Forgot to hit the target. That was a good kill to the shrimp, but having that elite hit me was not great. Who am I paired up with right now? Because they can't go into Drive 2 either. I thought by this point everyone could go into Drive 2, but nope. Oh my god, hit the line. There's a second of time loss. Oh, this boss. So this boss has some animation frame issues. Mostly in the fact that when you're attacking them and they attack you back, their animations kind of freak out. Hopefully we won't see much of it. Hopefully this will just be... also just the most, like, this boss is lots of bullshit, because basically all her attacks hit everywhere. Like, her entire hitbox is that's the attack we want to see the most. That's the attack we want to see the least. And as you can see, even though we have full meter, Koharu is too, or whoever the Xer is with Koharu here, it's too low level to do anything. We really want to get this shoulder. That was just a waste of everything. We really can't get hit anymore. I'm playing it kind of safe here. Because if we get hit, I think a couple more times, we'll lose rank. And we really need to keep the highest rank possible. I think I still did it. Hopefully I did. Otherwise, we're gonna have to replay that level, and that level is obviously no bueno. Cool. I still got 5 stars on everything, which is perfect. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Ronka says. You know what? I wonder if on this level it's possible to skip this fight if you just don't hit that marker. I bet you can. Because I wonder if you don't hit this marker, you probably don't hit the marker, the bridge marker that comes right after it. And if you don't hit the bridge marker, then you can just scoot right into the cave. That would be pretty legit. That was nice. Camera got a bit wonky there, but good knocking him over. So they couldn't boost, and also for easy hits. Got the parfait there. Do this. Do this while the leader girl spawns in. because there should be another leader girl. So the key's gonna spawn. We don't want anything to do with it. We're just gonna fly right over it. You can take my word. There was a key there. So we're gonna try and do a lineup here. After we get our drives 1 skill here, we are going to try a setup where we basically take out all the next. So if we dash over here, we wait for them to line up. Maybe that was too early. Of course we missed one, and of course it's a mage. Infinite sadness. There is a parfait over on the left here, but we literally don't need it, because all we have to do is that, and then this, and then this, and then... yeah. That's why Ronka's just so OP. Poor Montakumaru, always hungry. So there's a pink over here. Boop. Like this, drive. Hopefully she'll get close to me, auto target. That's the skill we don't want to see. So after this combo, we should just be able to do this drive. Hopefully she doesn't drive. Good. And we shouldn't... oh, she dodged. Oh, maybe we still got her? Nice! Still got her. That's great. She didn't drive, which means that fight basically went as good as it possibly could have. Proceed to part C. There is a pink over there on the left. Again, same deal as with last time. Really want to get rid of the shrimp as quickly as possible. And it would be nice if we could hit multiple of those girls, which we did. There is a pink in that box right there, but we don't need it, because basically there is 6 zillion enemies here, and we're going to build drive meter very, very quickly. I am going to turn off auto target as I deal with these mages. That, and we only have drive 2 with Kaharu anyway, so there's no point in getting that extra pink. This room, obviously, bane of my existence, just one shrimp and a million mages. Title of my autobiography, One Shrimp and a Million Mages. Zoom through the cave, collecting all the checkpoints. I really need to, this stage too, I should make a note to see if any of that I just did was skippable. Like if I don't hit those checkpoints, can I just cruise through this level onto the boss? Because I'm pretty sure the boss zone marker, that bar over there, is loaded without hitting all these check marks. I think the check marks are just for fun. And if they are, then we can go around them. And if we can go around them, then that's really good. Okay, so we don't want this skill. Great. So now what we want to do is we want to focus on this one, and we want to kind of line it up here, and we're going to... And we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to go back and forth between this node and the back node. And as you can tell, as we do this, time's kind of frozen. I said kind of frozen. It's still. And now, when your health's low enough, we should just be able to take out this orb and then just punch her a whole bunch in whatever orb she has left. It should just end the fight, which is great. That was a fairly quick version of that boss fight. I wish I had splits to compare against, but I had to clean my splits due to never loading the right ones and always having the Order and Chaos endings reversed on the world record, which is obviously confusing because the chapter titles don't line up. That's not good. Really want the cleanest world record videos possible, with commentary, hopefully. Like what I'm trying to do here. Get people interested in the run. Maybe have other people run this. Instead of not just for memes, but for realsy. Not that I think this game will ever be like a serious competitive speedrun, but it would be nice to see other people on the leaderboard. Drive well, the gate unlocks. So I made a note to myself that on the level where we do this in reverse order, I think you can skip a fight. which would be nice to know. So obviously, fights in this game don't take very long, but second saved are second saved. Oh yes, the elevator. So this elevator works on cycles, so we really want to do the best we can to get the cycle. Otherwise we're going to be standing around for a while, and that's how we'll know if we got it or not. Whether or not we just stand around like an idiot for 10 minutes. There is a parfait back here. I think it's on the other side. Yeah, it's on the other side, so we'll get it later. If we get it at all. Dodge. I did not dodge that properly. I'm pretty sure at this point I missed the cycle. We'll see though. I also didn't grab the parfait, but not that we need it. So, it's right here, the exit out of the level. But as you can see, it's all cycle based, so we wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Okay, so we're at the top, so it should appear any second now. There it is. Cool. So this, I think I have enough damage to where it should just be one level of clothing removal, and then oh, I am a lot weaker than I thought I was. Maybe it's two clothes removals and then the ult, but this should do it. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Works for me. So this is where I would normally be talking about the story in LOL times. But I don't know what the story is really. I know the general story, but like when it comes to actually what's happening here, I'm a little less certain. Girls are solving Scooby-Doo mysteries. Accurate. Oh, I did not want that fire to hit me. I thought I had just gotten out of range of it. But I think I might have stuck my toe in it. And then some dog spawn. Well, that was weird. Animation was a little backwards there. Got a little confused. So there's the key we're gonna grab. We're gonna fight 2 waves of enemies before that. The first one's gonna be in this room, and hopefully I can just... When I grab the key, a bunch of enemies are going to spawn. These need to be cleared out too. Now mana is also a little broken. Not as broken as Bronca, but sufficiently broken. And dead. What? Usually only takes one arrow to kill her after one clothing tear, but apparently today it takes two. And that's fine. Maybe mana missed a level somewhere. Get smug mana here. Yep, so this level we're just clearing this. Oh, I think this is the level where I think I can skip something. Oh my god. I need this leader to go to just stop knocking me back. Please. Please and thank you. So I think this fight here we don't have to do. So I'm just gonna leave it. This could be a big time loss if, nope. Great. We can just... That's good to know. That probably saves a little bit of time. And we definitely want to get the shrimp before the shrimp does anything. Great, great, great. Now we really want to target the leader girl. Perfect, perfect. This is all going swimmingly. I can drive 2. Wonderful. Koharu pops her. So I think that was probably a mistake. I probably should have just L1'd her there, but oh, yeah. There we go.
Valkyrie ドライブいつでも行けるよ。金剛先生飛ばすよ。おね。いいぜ。相手になってやる。
I don't think there's anything on this level that can help me. I don't think there's any parfaits here. We can check though while the rest of the girls spawn in. Nope. Just gotta hit them. Really want to hit both of them there. Missed. I obviously want to target that one if I can. Get both of them. No, okay. Going to drive, well, whatever happens next spawns in. And I don't know if you've noticed, but these aren't error girls anymore. They've upgraded to something. They went from error to this weird blue corruption, which is nice. It's a reflection of the island as a whole getting more corrupted as the girls get stronger. Nice, we got the shrimp before it could go off. Perfect. Now we just gotta get some robot dogs. Going to drive 3 while the boss spawns. So we really want to this should get her. Oh, so close. That was a little risky. I should have just ulted her again, just to play it extra safe. I gave her a chance to make me lose my top rating by hitting me a whole bunch there, but luckily we're still good. These levels are always the worst, the city levels, because they're pretty confusing when you first play the game, especially if you're doing the 100% runs, because the 100% run that I made up in my head that's not actually a thing, because a lot of the stuff, and also enemies get caught on literally everything. A lot of this stuff, like the collectibles. Oh, nice! I got them both. That's really good. Can only be gotten one way, and some of these levels you have to play twice. There's just no choice. So there is something you can do in this game, so you can queue up animations. Like certain animations have priority over others, just like in Smash Brothers. There's so the dash has a pretty high skill priority, so you can, while you're doing other things, you can charge it up, and then when you're done with the animation of the other thing, you will dash. So like it's pretty speed techy. Oh good, we want, oh I was gonna say we really want to get her under the lip of the best thing to do is really get her under the... Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. See, that's why you really want it animation lock. Oh, getting my... I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to... I've never been rocked this hard. Jesus. Alright, hopefully this kills her. Wow, that was really bad. That was really, really bad. Did I still get it though? I did. Interesting. The way this game gives out ranks is extremely obtuse. Because, like, I would not have thought that I would have gotten anything but an A there. Oh, I was so polite. A true proper lady. Although I suppose, relatively speaking, she's the most formal of the girls you get to play as. I'm just thinking about categories of this game. There is one category that I think I want to submit, and basically it's I'm gonna call it New Game Plus DLC, and it's where you beat the game, or you load a save. Probably you load a saved file of the game beaten on whatever, easy, medium, hard, doesn't matter. And you just play through as oh, you know what? I'll call it anime %, because you'll play as the two characters from the anime. And that should be a fun run, because you really do just get to see those two, and they can only be, one can only be a Liberator and one can only be an Xer. So that would be really interesting. There should be a lot of tech around like leveling them up. And you know, it'll be really fun to see all the high level stuff you can do with using the bars properly and stuff. And like, you'll already have the Valkyrie drive mode, or the link mode. So like, you can link right away. You can do a bunch of fun stuff. Again, I think that would be a very fun thing to do. My dog wants a walk, and he's poking because he really wants a walk. And he will get a walk as soon as the game's over. As soon as I've achieved maximum rank. Right, Chester? Yeah. He's a good boy. As they all are. Speaking about wonky hitboxes, that fire hitbox. missed? Ugh. I always fail this part. This game was not meant to be a platformer. Although I am going for the quick way, not using the platforms. So you know. Yes, you could say it's probably my bad for trying to skirt around. Trying to go fast. You gotta go fast. So now this boss is kind of a joke, as all of the bosses will become towards the latter half. Only one boss now is a problem, and it's during the boss rush. Because much like Mega Man, the game has a pretty substantial boss rush at the end of it. And you do it with multiple characters across multiple levels. Basically, the last 3 levels of this game are all just a single boss rush, with the last one being fight them all back to back to back. The last level. So this boss, obviously, again with the weird animation. We basically just need to get one orb down, and then once that happens, he's kind of a pushover. But until that, so again, there's her like animations kind of freaking out. Oh my god, just break it. There. Okay. She's dead now. Because we can just do this. And now she'll fall the other way, hopefully. And now we just get to spam our default attack on her. I'm going to target her belly. Get rid of the big tower. So that is supposed to make her like immune to melee, but it really doesn't work very well. Now we can do final drive with Ronka, and that's excellent. It's good times. We need that. Look at all those butts. So many butts. So this is where the game splits, technically. But we're going for the order ending, which is the canonically good ending. I never know if I should drive right now or wait until... And again, I don't... Maybe this one's skippable too? I don't think so. I think there is a gate on this door pre... Do this, one more spawn in. Class is over. Do this while the door opens. Oh my god. There's a support girl left. Whoops. I thought I counted them correctly. Hopefully we pin her. Yeah, great. Yeah, Rinka's getting pretty strong. Which is good, because she's basically what you use in the end game. That's right, Rinka, you tell him. The director's behind all of this. Behind everything. You're telling me the woman that runs an island of artificial robots and that trains girls to be killers was the bad guy all along? What a twist. It's hard to believe that such a... So there was an instance of animation queuing right there too. I was attacking and then I saved up a charge for the feet. Do this as the... So sometimes the shrimp bug out and like they don't have AI attached to them. But other times they do. Wow, I don't think that fight could have gone better. That was excellent. Hello, Viola. Oh, I expected her to... Okay. Hey, hey. No thank you. I'm supposed to do that to you. I don't think that's gonna kill her. But... that will. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, I'm losing time because I'm petting my dog. Good reason to lose time for. I know, I know. Again, so this part you can just skip and jump right into the teleporter. And this is the level that doesn't have any gates on it. So like, enemies will spawn here. But you can just run past them. And again, I don't know if this was intentional. I don't feel like it is. I just feel like this level was... it was supposed to have gates and just doesn't. Now we get to the chicken boss. The funky chicken. So it wants us to do something special here. It wants us to link, but it's really not good. So we're going to cancel it basically immediately. And we're going to look for a pink and not find one. And that is... so we really don't want it to keep doing this move that it's insistent on doing. We also don't want it to... this move is fine. That move is also fine. This move is not fine. This move is the worst one you can do. Because it just basically makes it truly impossible. You just need one. Perfect. Okay. Oops. So now we can do this. Yeah, I really screwed the pooch on this fight. She should have been dead a long time ago, and she shouldn't be doing this to me. This is just a whole lot of time loss. Because, like, when she was... I should not have final drived. I should have just drive 3'd. And that would have killed her. Basically guaranteed, and I wouldn't have to deal with that last 30 minutes of just her jumping around. The most annoying boss of all time. No, I lied. The boss, the tiger bosses is the worst. Is just the worst. So I'm really curious as to why these two are fighting here. I really want to go into the story and figure it out. So we really don't want them to hit the ground. And if we do, we want them to put right back in the air where they belong. Yep. Now we just gotta run. Or we can, if we think we can get away with it, we can build meter here. Oh, I don't have drive 2 yet. I just tried to do drive 1's ability, but realized too late I don't have drive 1. But we can do this. Because even without drive 2, you can still go full ham. Yay, Manpakumaru can go into second drive now. Everyone say goodbye to Manpakumaru. I think this is the last time we see her. And all we have to do here is get drive 3. But again, there's a timing on that where you follow her up in the air. So right now, she's invincible, so we're just building meter. So if you follow her up there, then obviously you don't get hit, even though that move should technically hit the entire arena. So I could drive now, but I'm going to wait to break that. Then I'm going to drive 2. Then I'm going to destroy this leg plate here. Yeah, and Ronka just melts. So now we're going to drive 3 and destroy the other leg plate in like 3 hits. And then, to show the power of her, we are going to target the tail, and we're going to do this. So this tail is technically I forgot she has that move. That should be her. Dead. Oh, she's not dead. Interesting. There we go. Got it. But I believe this is the one where you fight two of them. I believe it's her and then... Oh, okay. So normally, that punch thing that Ronka can do, that does a bajillion damage. The fact that it chunked her so hard, chunked the tail part so hard, is a testament to how much damage it does. So now, this island is as corrupted as it gets. You can see that reflected in the air girls we're fighting. They don't even have textures anymore. Oh, nope. This is the last time we see Manpaku Maru. And I don't think we even see her. I think she's just the Xer here, so we just hear her. I want to say that there's a way to skip this fight if you either maybe get high enough or something else. 'Cause this fight takes a while and it's very annoying, especially with the spinny boy just flying around the screen unimpeded. And Momo's damage has definitely fallen off at this point in compared to Rinka and Ronka. These are new enemies, and they do have more HP, but her damage is still pretty low for dealing with them. There's obviously a secret up there. The game wants you to go get, but we're not interested, as you can tell by the totally subtle arrow in the background. So again, we want to defeat this shrimp as soon as possible so it doesn't give us guff, it doesn't fly across the screens. And again, we really want to target these shooter girls if we can, but the game's just really being uncooperative with the auto-targeting, so we're just going to have to single spear him down. Which is slow. It's very slow. And again, we really want to animation lock her, because she's very dangerous. And spoiler alert, we're really not. Yeah, saw that coming. What you really don't want is you don't want them to drive 3 and then connect, because that's when like they're really powerful. That's not the move I wanted to do there. That's very slow. Cool. So yeah, you really want to get on top of them. If you do, Momo does a lot of damage with her tier 1, because she just goes through that center point like 5 or 6 times in a row. But the problem is that that's a very hard move to pull off, because rarely do the enemy just stand there and let you target them. Okay, so this fight. This is one of the longer fights in the game, and it's the one where you can instantly get a get the old L. Because this boss's lasers, their damage output is actually insane. And the hitboxes on their attacks are totally fair. Totally fair. These are all fair hitboxes. So these lasers do about... She is giving me good attack patterns though. That's really good. Now that we have Drive 1, this fight gets a little easier, provided that the game doesn't randomly throw me backwards for some reason. And now that we have Drive 2, it gets even easier. Great, and now we have Max Drive. So this is now going to be a cakewalk. Now it's just all about going fast. Now we want to save all of our meter for the next boss, because you thought there was one boss this time, but it's a trick. I really need her to just stop moving so I can kill her. So preferably, I would have lured her back here, or she would have flown back there, and that's where I would have eliminated her. And now, as long as this As long as they don't go invincible, this fight's relatively easy. Cool. And now we have both Drive 3 and Final Thing, so you get to see her super skill as we absolutely decimate this boss with it. We're gonna do that again. Yeah, it turns out Mana's pretty good. You just need to level her up. I mean, who brings a bow to a knife fight? The winner. The winner brings a bow to a knife fight. Still a pink back here, because there always is. So this, I've made a mistake here before. This is the one where you have to get this key, and then you have to fight the enemy that spawns. Getting keys is slow. Don't like it. Fighting this enemy is even slower. Don't like it. That was a pretty clutch dodge right there. So, that's good. Nope, I'm going this way. I know how to play this game. And the one that's really high up there, yeah. Sometimes the shooter girls can go too high, and the game stops registering them as legal targets to jump to. That's obviously not good. There is a shrimp over on the right side of this screen, but it doesn't have AI unless you attack it. So we're just gonna do all of its HP at once. Or we were trying to. The thought was there. We only have second drive with these two, so we might as well use it. I hope those two shooter girls over there stay stacked. That would be most excellent. And they did. That was really nice of them. Take them both out at the same time. That was slow. fast in this game. Going fast in any game.
やりましたね。今の私は止められません。勝者。
I need her to not put her shield up like she just did. I also need this one not to put her shield up. She can't do in the air, which is good. Okay. Okay. Do this, and she dodges. Of course she does. We really don't want to have her connect, which she will do if we give her a chance. So I'm really trying to not give her a chance. Perfect. I think all of that was worth it to have her not connect. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure because I think connecting is like 30 seconds, and then we still have to do all the damage to her. So I'm pretty sure just spamming Drive 1's special is how to beat her the quickest. And obviously, anytime you want to animation lock them. So I think this fight's gonna take forever. But again, we're gonna skip, go straight to the teleporter pad. These fights you have to do though, unlike the others. Unlike the last time we were here. Ronka's still very strong, so as soon as we get Drive 1, this tower fight's pretty much over. It's just a matter of getting to Drive 1 efficiently without any of the mages running away. So now that we have Drive 1, our hitboxes are bigger. Like I said, as long as no mages run away, it's easy. And then whatever fight is at the top of this is equally as easy. Don't get that. So it's basically impossible not to pick that up. I don't pick it up on the way here because there is a small chance that during this fight you don't pick it up and you save, you know, whatever it is, the requisite 2.3 seconds or again, this fight is super bullshit, cause this you know what? It's not going bad. Not going bad so far. Maybe I spoke too soon. Giving me a relatively good pattern. And she's letting me hit everything. Specifically, this arm. Being real nice. That wasn't nice. Kinda taking it back a little bit. Okay, third drive, that's exactly what we want. Now all we gotta do is break the armor on this again, because of course she randomly got her armor back. That's fine. And your hitbox is just out of the height range of Ronka, so you know, this is all fine. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do that, and then we're going to take out this back one. Oh good, she stayed down for about 3 seconds there. I was debating whether to go into Final Drive or if I was just going to save it for 3. And I decided the damage is worth it to just try and go into 3 here. Now all we need to do is get her down, and it's game over. Because, oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. I wonder how much damage this does. A good amount, turns out. Turns out Ronka's still really powerful. Cool. And now we're just gonna punch her. But I think there's another fight after this one too. I think you gotta do them back to backsies again. Yep. I hate this move, and its hitboxes are so big, and Ronka's hitboxes are so small. I guess that's Ronka's one flaw, is that her punching hitboxes are woefully small compared to some of her sword-wielding counterparts. That being said, though, still a boss. And now, if she puts her head on the ground, now we should just be able to target her face here, and do this, and it should just be the end of her. Because Ronka is the strongest. Strong. I didn't get good damage value there, but it doesn't matter because we're already on the order path, so I don't need to get the highest rank anymore. I assume it was all the damage I took on the cat. And this is where the big boss rush happens. And this is the longest fight in the game. Great pattern to start off with, though. This is absolutely excellent. Wow. I don't think I've ever had this fight treat me this well. This is some next level stuff. And she's doing the mouth laser again. Wow. This is nice. This is going to be hard to beat in future runs. Wow, third drive already. Damn. Hot stuff. That is what we call fine. That's less fine. Wow, this is going exceedingly well. I forget what her L2 is actually. I think I'm going to take out this orb and then I'm going to find out. We'll target the center orb, get up close to it, and we'll see what it is. Oh right, I did know what it was, and it's not good. Not as good as this though. And then we're just gonna go up to the head and we're gonna do that thing. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Again. So you really want to hit as many of her weak points as you can with these moves. So I think I'm hitting 3 there. Yeah. 999 get? And down.
Valkyrieドライブ進めるよ。
Alright. And the last real boss rush begins. So obviously you fight Koga first. Koga has developed quite a bit. This is the perfect move. I wanted to do it again, if possible. Cool. Or just do nothing. That's also an acceptable term. Those are acceptable terms to me. So again, I just don't want her to turn yellow. She can do anything except turn yellow. Anything except turn yellow. This is fine, this is fine. I'm not going into drive 4 because I don't know. I should just go into drive 4. Boop. I want to say it's like 3. Just the unfairest amount of HP possible. Whatever that was, that's how much HP that orc Oh my god. Just the unfairest amount. Those did not have to be separate animations right there. That could have just been the one death animation. But no. No. I broke an orb and I killed her. So it just had to be that way. Okay. Well, luckily this boss is an absolute joke now. Go for this orb specifically. We don't want to burn all of that right now. We do want to save some for the bird, because the bird can be particularly egregious with her attack patterns. So we really just want to save it for the bird. There we go. And again, cheated. Those didn't have to be two separate animations. It's bird time. We are gonna mess this bird up with the amount of power we have. So what we really want to do is we want to not have it do this, obviously. We just want to break one orb. That's all we need. Also, this move is less than good. But provided that... Okay, there. The boss is dead now. I mean, not actually, but... Oh, that was the wrong one. I mean, I say it's the wrong one, but... Again, wrong one. This is what we want. As you can see, this is totally fair. I'm gonna try and get the rare under 2 hours and 55 seconds. Because now we just have to beat Koharu. I think it's Koharu and Manpakumaru are the oh no, it's Koharu and Viola. Okay, there's a pink over here. I basically am required to get. I think there's also a pink on the other side, which would be super helpful. Cool. Now we're going to attempt to do my best to animation lock Koharu. It is basically impossible to not have them connect, just due to the circumstances. I will do my best though. At the first clothing break, I will be able to do my tier. I'll be able to do my ult. Not. At first clothing break, I should have both that and then. Cool. So this. So now we just do a ton more damage. And this is where they're going to connect. Ooh, they did. That's really good for us. Wow, we got him without them connecting. That's insane. And time. Damn, that was a really good run. I mean, there was clearly some stuff there I could have done better, but like those boss fights at the end and the Koharu not connecting. Damn. Just damn. That was really good. Let's see what my total time was. 3:04:27. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, that's what my that's what it says my time was. Okay. Anyway. Farewell.